Alright guys, uh, today I made a video and I'm going to talk tomorrow about the economy. Come across something really good about the economy and talking about that. So tomorrow I'm talking about the economy and you're going to really hear about it. But today I've been kind of doing a lot of series on how to make fires and the easiest ways and stuff like that to make fire. And I got to tell you, this tool here, you're probably wondering what this is. It's called a Kingsford. Uh, it's called a Kingsford charcoal fire starter. It's a Kingsford charcoal fire starter. You're supposed to put charcoal in here, and you're supposed to load this chamber up down here on the bottom with newspaper, and you just fill it full. You just fill it full of charcoal. Usually, what you're supposed to do with it, and especially more lump charcoal, because what they call lump charcoal, not charcoal briquettes where it's got a bunch of chemicals in it. Lump charcoal is a natural charcoal, and lump charcoal is a bit more on the uh, lump charcoal is a bit more harder get started because it doesn't have any kind of added chemicals like lighter fluid or anything, nothing like Kingsford's Match Light. It's not got nothing. It's not got none of that kind of stuff. So it's hard to light. So basically, what you do is you would take and you pack this full of, pack this full of newspaper, put that down in here. Actually, they make a fire starter that you can use to make it to start your fire. But as long as you just put some newspaper, clump it up like I'm gonna show you in the video, you should be good. Pile it full, put some small sticks down the bottom, small twigs, build it up. Maybe you can find some pallet wood, whatever. Make sure if you get pallet wood that it's safe, and it should be pretty easy to use. Another thing I'm going to tell you to do, this little tool right here is like 15 bucks, which isn't that expensive. But for some people or for whatever, it's just not, I think it's like $14.29. But for some people, that's still a lot of money. But in the end, it can be a real useful tool to do it. And I would also get a pair of these right here. This is a glove. This is a fire safe glove. I would also buy sets of these and have them on hand. I don't use them for making just regular fires. I do, man. I will use it when I use something like this, cause these are some pretty. This thing gets a little bit dangerous when you pour it out, and you want to make sure you grab it by the handle. It's got a thing here to protect your hand from getting burnt, from protect the heat from your hand, and this whole thing turns into nothing but a friggin' how should I put it? Turns into nothing but a smokestack. That's what it turns into, nothing more than a smokestack when it's said and done. And it gets hot, and I had to kind of cut the video for a little bit. I just cut it so it would actually have time to burn down, and I didn't want to keep talking. But anyway, I just thought I would make a video about this thing. Let's see, you buy the gloves. I don't know. You can check on Amazon probably for the gloves. You can buy this now at your local Lowe's Hardware, or you can go down to your probably your local Home Depot. Maybe even Ace Hardware has these. And this is called the Kingsford Camp. This is called the Kingsford charcoal starter. You can just look up Kingsford charcoal chimney, and it will pop up. You can find them wherever. But like I said, they're about 15 bucks. I had one before. Ended up leaving it somewhere, and since I left it somewhere, I sort of lost it. So basically, but if you want to get a fire started, this is an easy, good way to get a fire started, and it don't take much to get one started. And you just want to make sure that you keep it in dry too, because it has this galvanizing on it. But after it's cooked, all the galvanizing kind of comes off of it, and that's the protection to the metal. So I would basically make sure that I keep it in a safe place so it don't get wet. Wherever you keep your charcoal grill at, that's where I'd keep this at, or just in some dry place. It don't matter where. And you're going to be amazed at how quick and easy this makes a fire. There's no blowing. There's no nothing like that. I've just been showing you kind of the bushcraft method. This right here, if you're just around the house and you want to start a fire, you don't want, or you want to save all that money on charcoal fluid from where you're burning charcoal grills and stuff. This will save you a lot of money on that. Because it will do the job quick, and all you have to do is use junk mail, just plain old junk mail. Or you know, if you're around someplace down at work and you got an office that's throwing away a bunch of old paper or something like that, just get the paper out of the bins and ask them if you can take it home with you. And they should just allow you to take it home with you, and they ask you what you're going to do with it. Say, I'm going to start my charcoal grill with it. Or you should get enough junk mail, though. I mean, you should get plenty enough junk mail. I don't see why you wouldn't get enough junk mail. I mean, God knows I get way too much at my house. Anyway, take it easy. Be good at it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay guys, today I'm making to show you the easiest way you can make a fire. I mean the easiest way you will make a fire. And you'll have to listen to me on this. I'm going to show you this trick right here. And I'll explain this cup in a minute, a little bit later. It's made by Kingsford. It works awesome. I mean extremely awesome. And so I'm going to have to tilt you down to show you this. But, okay. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take junk mail right down here at the holes in the bottom. I'm going to take junk mail. Everybody's favorite parakeet cage bird liner. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna stick it in the small end right here of this. All right. I don't want to make it too crazy. I just want to make it so it works. I want it a little bundled up, not clumped up like that. So make sure I get it all nice and full right there. Everybody's favorite. Make sure I get it all nice and full in here so that everybody can see it. Okay. I'm going to have to step out of the picture on this one. This one gets way hot. And I have to get out of the picture and I have to step to the side. So I'll pay this no attention when I do. So I'm going to put all my parakeet bird on my parakeet, everybody's favorite bird liner thing in there. Alright, now to start building inside the chamber, I'm just going to start out with some smaller sticks. Just kind of, I don't want to be too, I want to start out with smaller sticks. Nothing too crazy, just smaller sticks. I want to get them down there so they start burning quick. Okay. Then I kind of work my way up a little bit bigger. You don't need a whole lot of sticks to do this, believe me. Wood's not like charcoal. It has a higher BTU, British thermal unit, than charcoal does. Alright, so now I got them kind of down in there. Got them kind of down in there. Now I'm going to put this pallet wood up here around the middle. Bring me a little pallet wood out over here. Now I'm going to put some bigger sticks on top. Like that. Now I'm going to get all this out of the way. This is getting hot. like I said, I can't be near it to do it. Now I'm just gonna let that everybody's favorite meal. Basically what you'd call junk meal. I can't tell you probably one along Slim lighter. 97 cents at Walmart. Just go back to the charcoal section. And I'm probably gonna back my computer up just a little bit for this. Cause this guy gets really fast, really hot, really fast. Puts out a lot of smoke. Oh, here. I know there's something down there that caught fire. I just don't know what it is. So I'll turn on the video, right? Yeah, I must have clumped it a little bit too much together. That paper had a little too much plastic on it. It's one of the two, I don't know. Now it's going to smoke like a freight train for a little bit until basically it burns the paper off. Well, one thing about this guy, you never do nothing to it. You just let it sit there, burn, do what it's going to do, and it's basically it's going to sit there and burn. It's catching on, it's doing something. You don't know what it's doing in there, but it's doing something. Oh, I see fire coming out the top now. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. It caught something on fire down the bottom. After that, it's going to catch this thing on fire like a. It's going to be smoking like a freaking pipe and chimney in a minute. I mean, it's going to be roaring high. So just give it a minute. Now we'll be wearing gloves for this one too. I'm gonna have to, when I grab that handle, I'm gonna be wearing some safety gloves for this, because it does get hot. This will save you a lot of money on not buying none of that dang lighter fluid. This is actually made for charcoals. It burns hot too. That's how hot it's getting. Don't smoke at all anymore. Yeah, I just have to be right here by it. I can't leave it nowhere. What I love about this, it makes it turn into coals really fast. With firewood, it makes it turn into coals really fast. So what I love about it is that your coals go really quickly. There we go. That's starting to go down a little bit. Alright guys, so I faced it down for a minute, and now I'm going to show you. Now I'm just going to pour it out. I'm going to have these black gloves on to do it, so you can see what I'm doing. See, I got my gloves on. Now I'm just going to take on and pour that right on out there. Then I got this an old cat grill. Just take and put the grate on top of that, and that's how you can cook now. Simple as that. Simplest tool I ever seen in my life to make a fire, and that's all it takes. So she's really cooking. Oh yeah, that's perfect right there. This is really letting off a lot of heat. I mean, a lot of heat. Alright guys, you be good now.